Let's go to the Forgotten Night. But you have come to aid us. This proves our chances tenfold. Allow me to thank you as well, Mistress Violet. I am a bird farmer, and it gives me heart to know that the Azure Dragoon shall fight beside my daughter. Though my training is far from over, the situation will brook no delay. We must head off Crucian and his horde before they reach the problem area. It shall be my honor to fight shoulder to shoulder with you. The experience alone will teach me much. Of that I have little doubt. Promise you'll be careful, Leon. Take no unnecessary risks. Do you understand me? Remember, the dead cannot serve the nation, and what Ishgard needs above all are brave souls like you to protect her. Worry not, father. I swear I will return to you. See that you do, my child. Now, before you go, there is something I wish you to have. The lance Perman, it is yours now. Why, this lance was bestowed upon your forebear by the Archbishop himself. I am no true child of yours, yet you would entrust me with the family treasure? I will not betray your faith in me, father. With this lance I shall strike down Crowley and protect Ishgard. Listen, it is time. It has been a while, my friend. I had the honor of overseeing your training when you were but a fledgling dragoon, and I shall be an honor to fight beside you. Comrades, at last report, Crowley has horde gained a western hinterlands, and we shall wait for them in the pike. With me. Mistress Violet, may I have a moment? Each time I see my daughter off on a mission, we dance the self-same dance. I tell her to be careful, and she promises to do so, but I know her all too well. Using burns to distinguish herself in battle, and she might repay me and my lady wife to a perceived debt. I fear that one day the desire will cloud her judgment, and she will not come home, and so I beg of you. Pray watch over my daughter. Will do. So I believe we need to get to Falcon's Nest. Okay, let's do this. Fine, already we suffered heavy losses, and that was but the first wave. Hey, they come, brace yourself. Stay sharp, that was but a taste. Come on. Duty complete. That was the last of them. Circle is nowhere to be seen. Were the reports mistaken? Such a price we have paid, only for our quarry to elude us. So you've finally shown yourself. And off she goes. What is she? Houston, no! But I fear this is a disaster. I know not how to say this, but Houston, as strong as she is, she cannot have survived that. Here, I discovered this in the aftermath. It's a fragment of her armor. It must have been broken off during the battle. Pray see it to her father's hands. Knowing him, he will be at the congregation awaiting his daughter's return. Mistress Violet, what has happened? Where is my daughter? This scrap. A piece of her armor? But why bring it to me? No. No. I refuse to believe this evening is gone. It is too early to know for certain. Tell me everything that happened. Everything. So she leaped upon the dragon, piercing its hide, after which the creature carried her westward. If none saw her fall, it means she may have managed to safely dismount. There is hope still. If Eunice is still out there, I shall not rest until I find her. Violet, I trust I can rely upon your aid. Let's speak further at the observatorium. Without further ado, let us consider the course of action. Asmer deserves to hope that if Houston is not shaken off Grolia's back, there is a chance that she still lives. She will have ridden the dragon until such time as she saw the opportunity to dismount. The question is where? The worst possible outcome is that she has been taken deep into the dragon's ruled lands, far from her allies. I pray that this is not so. We must be prepared for anything. Houston is one of the very best. If Ishgard can ill afford to lose her. For the nation's sake, and not for her father, let us find her and bring her home. I'll track Greg's movements in order to ascertain Houston's location. Let us not. The search will take us into the heart of enemy territory. Pray keep your lance arm unhoned, for we shall soon have need of it. Dragon's errand. Sir Albrecht has acquired lead pointing to the missing Hussein's whereabouts. It seems their training proceeds apace, Violet. Would that I could say the same of our search for Hussein. With heretic activity in the rise of late, our forces are stretched thin. The Temple Knights have not the men to spur for such effort. Be that as it may, we have not provided leads. A short while ago, a particular report arrived from the front lines in a recent skirmish between knights and a hand of heretics. One of the enemy was wielding a lance bearing the striking resemblance to a peregrine. The lance as a treasure belonged to Hussein's family, and if the reports are true, these heretics now have it. However, come to possess peregrine, it is more likely that they know something of Hussein's fate. If we can find them, we may yet find her. West Camp Riversmead, in the western hinterlands, a regiment of knights hunts for the self-same band of heretics we seek. I would have you join them, Violet. It is our best hope for a clue. So I think this is the last mission, then we'll go back to main story. Surbik sent word that you will come. Heretics retreated through yonder pass, the man with the lance prowling among them. Our forces are giving chase even as we speak. Needless to say, we need be grateful that Azure Dragoon's aid. Let's find these people. I need to go up there somehow. It wants me to go up, but how am I supposed to go up? I found myself thanking you often of late, Violet. When I leaped upon Gragnuli, the pierced his hide, the creature responded by soaring and attempting to shake me off. 'Twas all I could do to hold on into the shaft of my lance. High as I could climb, I could not safely dismount, so I bided my time, waiting for the right moment to jump clear of my unwilling mount. Alas, the beast often had other ideas. It bore me straight to the heretic's midst, and I was swiftly overwhelmed and divested of my weapon. What? It was a sighting of Perman that led me here? 'Twas seen my forefathers watch over me. Hear me, Violet. The man who took my lance is the leader of the band of heretics. I overheard the guards say that he was departed to meet the leader of yet another group. In all likelihood, they are plotting a large-scale assault on the Holy See. The Temple Knights must have been warned. We must bear word to the congregation, and that we must bolster our defences. No, I cannot return with you. There is a task that must needs be attended to. Should someone ask whence this information came, tell them that you wrung it cut off the heretic, and tell them that I fell in battle. I know full well that as much as you that it pains me to deceive my father, but I have no other choice. Whatever you might think of my request, believe me when I say that I remain firm in my purpose. Oh, it's nothing. I took a glancing blow to the chest. I must go now, as must you. When you return to the cottage, deliver my message to Sir Handenloop. Please take care of my comrades and my father. The Forgotten Knights. Since slain? I can't believe it. To one of those best, while Corning shadow looms up over us all still, but we must still deal with each threat as it comes. First, we must prepare for the heretics. I think you are alerting us to their plan. How now, live though I may place the burden upon you. Montagues must needs be informed of his daughter's passing. He has gone to meet Sir Emmerich in the observation. Pray bear the news to him. Let's go and deliver the so said sad news. But she believe it or not, it's totally up to him. Alas, Mrs. Fair, have you heard aught of my daughter's whereabouts? What? Slain? No, it cannot be. I'm sorry, my friend. Lucian is one of the Ishgard's finest dragoons. She will not fall to common heretics. This must be some kind of mistake. Yes, a terrible mistake. So now we have the choice of whether to tell him the truth or remain silent. He deserves to know the truth. What? Who chose not to return? I know not what compelled her to act as she did, but it is enough for me that she still lives. Thank you for giving me this hope, at least. To those who do not know her, it will well appear as though she has deserted, but I believe I speak as for us all when I say that she would not forsake her vows. Let us alone her people. Indeed you do, Mr. Albrecht. However despicable my daughter's actions may seem, I will not cease to believe in her. No matter what it takes, I will find her and bring her home. Morgans puts a brave front, but I fear the weight of worry may prove too much for him to bear. Yet another reason to find his will call haste. Now it would seem she means to go to the Grunia and recover Pergamon. While these objections alone do not explain her decision to leave, they reveal to us where she likes to be. I shall track down the leader of the heretics, a man who has pronoun. You, meanwhile, must continue dedicating yourself to the lance work. The trials of recent days have made you stronger, but I sense that the greatest test will yet to come. See to that you are fully ready to face them. Okay, so we've completed all of the dragon quests. Let's click the new ability. Not there. Let's put return. Okay, so I think we can go back to... Well, we can go back on into the Airy.